That's a fine publication you've got there, Robert.
Oh, why, thank you, Gary.
Is it getting you a lot of jingle-jangle?
It's not, but it could be, Gary.
Robert, I don't think you're getting your money's worth out of that little feller there, Robert.
Well, it was only a few pence, Gary.
I'm speaking of your Johnson.
Gary, you rube!
Robert! How dare you! I shan't stand for this effrontery.
Well, you've insulted my John Thomas, Gary. You've pure insulted it, Gary.
Robert, I'm genuinely apologetic. Let me make it up to you. How about a good old-fashioned book trade?
Well, your apology is graciously accepted, Gary. Let's trade literature. I like it.
And barter we shall, Robert.
Indeed. Take my book, Gary, Guys with Swords and Other Drawings.
I'm intrigued. Here's Characters by Christopher McDonald.
Oh, well, look at that.
It's the same man.
Indeed, he gets around.
And he's so talented, Robert. Look, here is a mallard in its purest form.
Indeed. All these characters are so wonderful.
I'm so ready to get into this novel. Robert, immediately I am at odds here. There seems to be a penis in pure illustration.
Indeed, Gary, but it is art.
If you say so.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. These aren't so bad after all.
Indeed, a vast world awaits you.
He's certainly talented. Robert, this appears to be man-on-man fellatio.
Artwork, Gary.
Now, see, Robert, I'm going to be forced to disagree with you. You know that I am a staunch Christian, and I cannot stand for such a publication to be seen by my eyes.
Listen, Gary, things have not been the same for me psychologically since I entered my vast deference at university playing the ball.
No, I don't give a damn about your vast deference when it comes to my faith, Robert. My faith is in question here.
Faith and art. What is the answer? I know how we can find out, Gary.
And what is that?
We will contact Reginald at university.
Reginald, he is a scholarly lad. Ulysses! Ulysses! There you are, old bean. Correspondence.
Indeed.
You did always have the superior penmanship.
Indeed, Gary, indeed.
It's just so
Reginald.
legible.
Now, he shall end this.
He will. Make haste, Ulysses.
Fly, Ulysses, fly!
Well, Robert, as you know, Ulysses often takes a fortnight to return with an answer from Reginald.
Indeed, Gary.
So until our next meeting, in order to remain a man of God, I must go and wet my whistle, spread my seed after seeing your atrocious publication.
Question, Gary.
Answer, Robert.
The whistle in this analogy, is
Yeah.
that your tallywhacker?
That's a very astute assumption, Robert.
So let me get this straight, Gary.
If you can, yes.
Looking at a tallywhacker in this book is an affront to God.
Absolutely.
However, running around and throwing your tallywhacker into several tuppence vessels is completely fine.
Well, yes, of course. Women are receptacles after all, Robert.
Agreed.
Yes.
We'll just have to wait for Reginald.
Indeed. Until next time.
Farewell.
Ulysses!
Great day! We forgot to open a window.
He doesn't have thumbs, Robert. Oh, 5.
Well, you remember the rules. You gotta take a swig.
Don't threaten me with a good time, silly boy.
Yeah, drink it up. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's the snacks, babe.
No snacks.
Favorite. Oh, chicken.
Looks like I've got more Robux than you do.
We'll see about that.
Oh. You ruined my rotel!
It's not like we can't just put it back. It was in my way. Calm down, baby doll. Calm down. Come on. It's just a game.
You son of a bitch! Well, Gary, look at all these wonderful wares before us. I particularly like the Pietro book.
It's stunning.
And look at these vinyl decals, Gary. You can put them anywhere. Anywhere. Even on a picture frame, Gary.
I'm in awe of their splendor, Robert. Simply in awe!
But we should go immediately to buy more of these wonderful products.
Agreed. To the apothecary.
Not necessary, Gary. Not necessary. You can buy these wonderful things on a website. It's a newfangled invention called the Internet Service. Why, you can go to such websites as lovesickrobot.org/stores, for example, Gary.
Robert, you know my staunch beliefs do not allow me to partake in such devilish technological wayfares.
I had forgotten, Gary. In that case, would you like me to purchase the items of your desire on the lowdown, Gary?
Yes, Robert, since you're already drowning in a sea of homosexuality and other satanistic folly, you may purchase them for me.
Gary, would you also like me to purchase for you the Guys with Swords novel, Gary?
No, Robert, no. Must I reiterate my grounded foundation in the arts of non-denominational Christianity? You know that it forbids me from looking at another man's coin purse, illustrated or not.
Gary, dear Gary, are we really going to tango on the dance floor of this issue again, Gary?
Ulysses!
Hey!
We shall find common ground on this issue shortly. If you would please read the correspondence, Robert, you know I'm illiterate.
Who are you chaps? Love, Reginald.
Well, that's completely unhelpful. Reggie seems to have forgotten us from our days at the university.
It appears so, Gary, though we have maintained constant correspondence in the interim.
Then we are left to assume that Reggie is in ignoramus.
Alas, Gary, there may be no way for us to ever find resolution to this argument, Gary.
Nay, Robert. We will solve our quandary the same way we did during the Great War when neither side could agree.
You don't mean...
Yes, a dance-off.
People laugh at science, the reason I can't see. For science has done many things for girlies like Marie. First it gave us radio that reached around the world. Now it's found another way to help the working girl. She has had her troubles with sweethearts by the score. But hip hooray for science, she won't have them anymore. She's gonna get her a robot man. He'll do things nobody else can. She'll turn him on about 8:45 and keep in action